this video, I'm going to show you how to build out a course on TekMatix. So whenever you log into TekMatix, you're going to come to your dashboard here. And if you want to build a course, you want to go to your Sites and Courses tabs at the left. So once you go there, you can then come to your memberships and courses, and you want to go down to products. This is where you're going to see all of your digital products within TekMatix. On the current plans, you can have unlimited digital products, which makes it really nice because you can just easily create a course if you want to sell a digital download or create a product if you're selling an ebook, digital download, a course, a membership, all of those different types of things. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click create product. And they do have a few product templates within here to kind of show you what's going on. And I usually start with just building my own. That way I don't need to delete a product out. But if you're starting with maybe your first course and you want a little guide of how to build it, you can definitely do it that way. So I'm going to start building on a build your own. So it's going to give me a completely blank product, and I'm just going to make this my test product. And I will click create product. And then it will automatically bring me into this new product. So let's talk about the structure of this page. So what's going on here is over here, you're going to have your outline. So this is going to be the structure of your product, your categories, your posts, and all of that information. You also have your details here. And so this is where you can do your title, your description, and your thumbnail. And then there's also some customization here. So this is where you can edit out the instructor information, your logo image, and also your favicon image. And if you're curious about how to do favicons everywhere, there's a link above talking about how to make your favicons on all your different courses. And then your advanced is going to be more of your coding down there. You can also customize, and this is going to customize the layout of your product. And you can choose one of these, and I will show you what these look like in a little bit later. I'm going to click back for now to continue walking through this. Then you can also see the offers. So in TekMatix, like in Kajabi, if you came from there, you can have different offers for the exact same product. You can bundle courses together and make offers that way. You can have a one-time payment and a multi-time payment, all of those things. So you're actually going to create your offer separate from your product, but you can see your offers within the product information. So this is just going to show you your offers here. And then finally, you can see the comments that are coming from your product as well. So you can see, you can control that here. You can have comments on your TekMatix product, but you just need to enable it for what posts you actually want it available on. And you can have it hidden or locked if you don't want it available on those posts. So I'm going to head back to my product. So now let's talk about what can we do? How can we actually build out our course? So for product structure, when you click here, you can create a new category. You can see we have one category here. So I can create a second category, and I'm going to call this module 2 and click save. So now it's going to add in down there. And you can see that we have a post. Now, if you want this category to show up, even if this is published, the category has to be published as well. So you can put these into draft mode, but if you want them to actually show up, the category has to be published. So you can see you have that in draft as well. You can also drip out your categories. So you can see here, I can have it locked, and that will mean that it is locked until somebody completes a specific post. So they may have to complete this one before they can move on, or I can have it drip. And so this is a certain number of days after they've actually bought in the product. So if I want to make it 7 days, that means they won't get this lesson until 7 days after they buy the product. So that is how you can kind of control access to your product. So we can always edit our details by just clicking the category name, and we can edit these details. So I'm going to say this is module 1. I can put in a description, and I can create a root category as well. This is the contents of under there. So I can add in from here as well, but I'm going to do most of my adding in from the main page. I can control the same things I just showed you before and the thumbnail here. So let me put in a 1 here and hit save. And I'm going to go back to my product. So now there are a couple different things you can add in under each module. You can add in a lesson, you can add in a subcategory. So if this is module one and in module one, I want to talk about three different things, I can actually have subcategories for each of those three things. So if I added in module one, topic one, I can now save that in there. And you can see that once you have a single subcategory, you can't have additional subcategories. So you can see that's happening there. So then under your categories and or subcategories, you have two main things you can add in. You can add a lesson in or an assessment in. And I'm not going to go over assessments in this video. I'll have a video linked above where I walk you through the entire way of how to make these assessments. But I do want to walk you through the lessons page. So if you add in a lesson, right now you can add in a video. After beta, they might add in some other things in here, but right now you can add in your video. So I'm going to upload a new file, and you can see these are the different types of file types allowed. And so I'm going to click choose a file, and I'm going to add in one of my course videos in here, and it will work on uploading the video. And now my video is included in there. I can edit this. So if I went with what the video says, it's called the publication process. And then in here, I can add in information. So this is just a little description in here. You can also link in here. So if I wanted to link some text or add in an image in here as well. If you wanted to embed something within your post, you can click this source image here. So I'm going to just run to YouTube real quick. So if you go to any YouTube video, this is just one of my videos about how to create quizzes. So if you want to check that out, you can. But if you want to embed it into your course, you can hit this share button right here. And that is going to bring up your ability to share. So you want to click this embed code and you can copy this. You can also start it at a particular time. So if you only wanted a piece of this to come in, you can start it at that particular time. So I'm going to copy it and I'm going to paste it in. So it shows up after this video and click save. So now you can see it's showing up in here. Now, if you also wanted to add files so that they could download, you can click here. And this is also a way to make digital downloads on here, is you just have one lesson page with where they can download. So I can choose a file here, and I'm just going to throw up a random PDF. So I just added my file in here, and then I can add in a thumbnail. And so I'm just going to add in an image for my thumbnail. And I'm just going to throw up that same thumbnail image for that YouTube video and click upload. So now I have all of this set to go and I can click save. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit preview. This is going to allow you to see your course from your student's perspective. So you can see because I haven't filled in that instructor information and the details, this is just saying the basics here. This is showing you where you're at in the process. Here's my main video, and here's the information about the lessons and an embedded video here. And you can mark as complete, and the files are showing up here. So that is how this page is looking just from this perspective. So now what happens if we want to change the look of this page? I want to show you how to do that. Like you want the things in different places, different sizes, all of that. So let's go back to the test product main screen. And we're going to go to customize. And these are going to be the different themes that you can have. There's the classic, and that should be the one that's already currently applied. There is the New York and the new. And so I want to show you what these look like, and you can customize them with your different, colors and things like that. But I'm just going to hit apply to show you what this kind of looks like. We can hit preview. And so this is the main page of what this looks like. It's showing module 1, and we can click right here, and it shows your video as kind of a bigger than the first one. It's full landscape, the full page. It has your information here, and then your instructor name and the title of which one you're doing now. If I had multiple lessons in here, it would list all of the ones for module 1. And this is where you would access your files on this little download right here, and you would click it to actually be able to download it. So that is what this one looks like. If we head back, I want to show you what this one would look like with our current lesson. So in this one, the ability to move through things is on the left-hand side, and your files are right here, just like they were before. It's just on the left-hand side. You have your video here. You are able to scroll to the next lesson or mark complete. You have your description, and then that a YouTube video I embedded there, and the instructor information at the bottom. That is what the new style would look like. For example, we could go in, I can hit customize on this, and you can see I can control the colors that are going on here, the font, and some of the images. And if I go to sections, I can control the alignment. So the alignment of the header, the alignment of the lesson body, controlling all of those fonts, the button being here, mark as complete, all of that stuff I can control within. And when you decide on the one that you want to make sure you hit apply to actually apply it to your course. In a future video, I will talk about how to create an offer for a course and even different offers and all of that stuff. So make sure you subscribe if you want to get access to those videos as well. If you join TekMatix before the end of 2022, you can join in their beta pricing, which will give you $100 off of the pro membership for your lifetime a month. And if you're interested in that, you can get a link to get a 14-day free trial in the description below. I hope this video was helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in my next one.